Hi, let's start with the next question. What is meant by electromagnetic induction? So, as the word suggests, electromagnetic means it is a role between an electric current with respect to the magnetic field. So, let's define. It is the process of generating the electric current with the help of magnetic field, which is meant by electromagnetic induction. So the next question is Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. So this law states that how a magnetic field is interacting with an electrical circuit which helps in producing an electromotive force. The process or the phenomena is known as electromagnetic induction. So the next important question is what is DC and AC? DC and AC are nothing but direct current and alternating current, and we are supposed to represent its graphical representation. So let us figure out the difference between these two currents. So let me answer this question. Okay, electrical current flows in two ways. One is alternating current and one is direct current. So as the word indicates alternate, there is a fluctuation in the current flow. Direct, there is no fluctuation, the flow is steady. So let us start listing the difference between them. Okay. In alternating current, current keeps switching because it is fluctuating, switching direction. So it keeps on changing periodically. This is the first difference in AC current, whereas in DC current, as the name indicates, direct. So the flow of current flows in single direction and it will be a steady flow. So second point will be, when it comes to a current, electrons plays a very important role. So in AC, the electrons keep switching the directions. The movement of the electron keeps fluctuating forward and backward. Whereas in direct current, the electrons are moving in single direction as there is no fluctuation and the current flow is in the direct way. AC currents are used in waveforms and it is also used where the transportation of currents are considered, where it has been transformed to one form to another form. AC is capable of powering electric motors which are used on the refrigerator, washing machine, etc. When it comes to DC current, since it is direct, it is used in the mobile phones, battery, flashlights, TV, etc. So the measured in AC is hazard headset and DC does not have any frequency. And one thing you have to keep in mind, AC and DC works together in the basic circuits where initially the current will be an AC current and after plugging in the current will be converted to a DC current to any device. So this is an important point. So consider the graphical way of representing it. So we have a direct current of where the movement of electrons will be in single direction. Okay, so this is current flow and it is DC current, so it is one direction the current flows. In alternating current, we have a switch which alternates a current which has 2A of projecting. So it can be a forward or it can be a backward way of projecting and it is switching on and off. So there is a plug connecting it. So graphical representation in alternating currents are, you can take any waveform. Okay, so sine wave is the best example of alternating current. Okay, and you can take some triangular form of waves, which is again an example of alternating current where it switches up and down, right? So which is not of a smooth, not necessary to be a smooth curve. This is AC, example of graphical representation. For DC, you can clearly examine it as a straight line. There is no fluctuation, just a straight line. Okay, this corresponds to DC current. So that is the difference between the graphical representation of AC and DC.